And now Edmonton Impact taking on the Seadogs. Both these teams like to control the pace of action, play very intelligent paintball. The Seadogs lost their first game because that was a 3-0 game. Some longer points, and the Tauntauns just better gunfighters. More mistakes for the Seadogs. So Impact going to try to do the exact same thing here.
I think it's going to be quite difficult to play from behind on this field, as the Seadogs are going to lose one out of the back center off the break. However, they do shoot one, and Impact going to catch a minor penalty, Dalton Vanderbilt. So 4-on-3 advantage Seadogs in the early going here. It's Tyler Harmon, Justin Cornell, and Rainey Stanzak looking at Clayton Rizzardo, I believe Smith.
Yeah, I haven't seen a ton of penalties this morning. It's a little early still, but yeah, it was looking like Impact was going to have an advantage, but then the penalty sets in now. One extra body out there for the Seadogs, see if they can do something with it. They dive a body out into D1 and also get Clayton Rizzardo up into Snake 2. Lots of great crossfield shots in that Snake 2 position to stop the attack on the Dorito side of the field. Rainey Stanzik for Impact. He's going to glide into D1 in the backfield.
I think Seadogs have the count off a little bit. They're calling 44, thinking it's 4-on-4. It's actually 4-on-3. Must not have seen that yellow bird go flying on the Impact side.
So crucial to try to keep the count as accurately as possible, because it's definitely going to change what you do out there with your tactics based on the body count.
It's just Rainey Stanzak in the Dorito corner. He kills one though, so now it's a 3-on-3. Rainey Stanzak just with a good heads-up battle.
We talked earlier about how important it is to convert high body situations. You need to be doing it around the 80th percentile if you want to go deep at a tournament. And so Seadogs losing a gunfight. That was their problem in game 1. So now it's 3-on-3.
I'm not sure if that was JC cross field or Rainey Stanzak shooting blind. I'm not sure if Rainey had a shot there. Regardless, evening the body count, Impact hanging tough as they often do. Huge 3-on-3. I was talking to Opie Logren from Arsenal in the break. He was saying this is going to be a really hard field to play from behind. I think so with a lead, very lockable field. So this first point so critical, Maddie, to play with the lead out here.
Yeah, it really puts the impetus on this first point. Take that lead and then take some ground. Once you get to good spots, then you play defense.
I like great comms there. JC said, where's the last body? Tyler Harmon said, I think it's the D side. Then asks Rainey, where is it? It's actually not on the D side, it's back center, the mini wall, and the Snake 2 for Royal City Seadogs. But Impact so good, they don't make moves until they know the situation.
Well, this is really good for JC and Tyler Harmon. So JC's in Snake 3, Tyler's in Snake 2. There's no one on that D side at all for the Seadogs. It gives them a lot of freedom to explore in the middle, not feeling any pressure cross field. Their enemies are all in front of them.
Yeah, and it's only Salmon in the mini wall who's on the Overwatch Snake side. So if they can find a way to give Salmon a hard time or put Rizzardo in down the wire, should have some opportunities here. Oh, Salmon coming off now, looking D-way. He's got to probe both sides. They do have, I think it's Galikowski in the back center, keeping eyes on Rainey Stanzak. Rainey so clever, so sneaky.
Another gunfight loss. Salmon getting pinched out from that crucial mini wall position. One body advantage right now for Edmonton Impact, even with that penalty. And there's Rainey Stanzik on an island on the D side in D1, working down the sideline.
Calling Weasel 3, meaning 3 bodies eliminated. Here comes Rizzardo on a move. He's going to get one.
Oh, major penalty going to be assessed on Justin Cornell.
Wow.
So that's going to pull out Tyler Harmon and Rainey. I think they have the bodies to pull, so most likely not going to be starting down. But that is going to decide the point. Talked about getting these early leads. So a double dose of penalties, a minor early on, and then a major here on Impact was the difference maker in point 1.
We'll see.
Yeah, here we go. Seadogs up by 1 over Impact, and this team switching sides. Impact now on the blue side, and they're going to get Dalton Vanderbilt go pretty quick into that mini wedge.
Yeah, so they spin the line, it looks like. Yeah, same line, Dalton Vanderbilt.
5-on-5 break.
No, Nick Laval up off the bench. Tyler Harmon, Rainey Stanzak, and Justin Cornell, who had the costly major in the first point, but Impact developing well. New look for Royal City Seadogs 2 in that mini wall in the center. One shooting that outside edge of Tyler Harmon's bunker, the other shooting the Dorito gaps. They are going to lose the Dorito side can and the back center, so Impact doing well. 5-on-3 advantage, make it a 5-on-2 as they shoot the filler. Elite zone control, as always, from the Edmonton boys.
Yeah, and some good gunfights here. Took some good spots. Dalton feeling no pressure. He's going to go right into that 50-yard line. And a triple stack of bodies, or a double stack of bodies in the snake. But look for Impact to be very calm on this close and just try to work these bodies out. They are going to lose Dalton, so a little bit of a tough death, and a 5-on-3 makes it a 4-on-2 now as another body had walked off.
Yeah, it's just one alive in the mini wall now for Royal City Seadogs. Just a matter of time. Galikowski, nothing he can do there. So Impact going to tie it up. Winning gunfights early, applying so much pressure. You could hear it from the Royal City Seadogs side of the field. Once the first bodies dropped, those guys were getting pounded in their bunkers.
Yeah, the risk off the break. Dalton out wide, makes it clean. Didn't die till he got to the 50. But tons of pressure down field for Impact. Add a load, and then you make your move to the next bunker. So into this next point here, locked up at 1 as running referee pulling out one of the Seadogs players. 5-on-4 here in favor of Impact as Seadogs also taking some ground on that D side.
Yeah, so Impact goes 5 across the back. Seadogs take 2 risks wide. One of them works out, the other does not. JC launches from the Plano tower inside to the Snake 2. Haven't seen that yet. Nice job, JC.
Yeah, so Seadogs into that 30-yard line wedge off the break. Makes it clean, but no presence in the Snake at all right now for the Seadogs.
JC, one of the best communicators for a front player in the league. Tyler Harmon responding to him and getting close. Really good communication. They're calling Raider. That typically means there's no one in the Snake. So JC recognizing no one's in front of him, hearing that Raider call, now crawling forward all the way onto the Seadogs end of the field.
Yeah, JC is in a huge moment right now. He's blocked out cross field from that wedge, the tower in the middle, and no one in there to come and bunker him out. He's got a little bit of overwatch, at least down the sideline here for Tyler Harmon. Impact in the driver's seat here in point number 3.
Yeah, JC just wrapped the inside, tried to shoot the back center, unable to. Seadogs know he's there, now ripping a bounce shot off that Dorito 3. That's making that player for the Seadogs in the wedge really flinch. JC shooting a bounce shot. Now the player backing up to try to put pressure on JC, who goes Matrix style, falls backwards.
Well, and JC, he's putting pressure down. He just needs to be careful and not die. JC's taking all the pressure away from his teammates. They're tied up. They got 8 minutes to work with. All he has to do is just survive right now.
I thought the Hertz can was going to catch him. There's also a little gap between that mini wall and the beam. There were some scary ones zipping into his feet. It's going to make it hard for him to get his gun posture in a safe position here. But now Impact following up behind. Tyler Harmon is in the Snake 3. Rainey has moved forward. Dalton has moved forward. So has Zach Yakimek.
But this is how it works. You get the body up real far, take all the pressure off, and then slowly but surely make your way up on that other side when you have time to work with.
They do let Salmon out into the Plano Tortilla Tower. He's getting down low, trying to make sure JC doesn't come launching. Ooh, and they've also moved forward into that 50 brick, has Royal City Seadogs, so still pressing the issue down a body in a tie game.
That could be a huge move if he can stay alive, make something happen out of there. Impact does have a couple bodies that could run him down, but they're still a bit a ways.
Oh, he just put, Tyler Harmon just made a move on his bunker, so was able to put paint on Tyler Harmon and kill him. Or no, kill JC.
Shoot out JC.
And Tyler.
Kill. Tyler Harmon and JC both walking off. Tough deaths for them. Still 3 bodies left alive, but now no one's in the Snake. That allows Salmon to launch with no one in front of him, and they could turn the tables on this point. It's 3-on-3.
Great example of how aggression works out. Sometimes he goes forward, even though JC's in his Snake, gets 2 kills, does the Rizzardo.
Great fill, though, Mike, for Rainey Stanzik to get out to this Plano Tortilla factory tower and get a little bit of that outside containment in the Snake. And he's crawling out, but then he catches one, trying to get a little too creative in there, and that's going to leave just 2 bodies left alive for Impact. They're both on the D side. Salmon has this side to himself here for the Seadogs.
Wow, we do not often see Impact lose 5-on-3 situations, but that might be the case here. Clayton Rizzardo in that 50 brick on the Dorito side has just changed the game as Salmon now owns the Snake side. coming forward. It's Nick Laval and Dalton Vanderbilt. Here comes Nick Laval. They trade.
Yeah,
I assume.
Rizardos needs to trade.
Major on the Seadogs. Terrible job.
Worst case scenario here. They do have 2 bodies to pull, but I think Salmon might have just got shot. Salmon just got shot as that happened, and it pulls out. They pulled out Salmon for the penalty. Yeah, it's a 1-on-1. As the dust settles here in the chaos, worst time to get a major penalty here if you're the Seadogs. Gives a little bit of breath of fresh air to at least give Impact a chance in this one. Dalton locked up here in a 1-on-1 against Smith.
Smith in the brick, Dalton in the Dorito. Both players know each other. Oh, Dalton eats him up. Put about 3 shots on him right there in a 1-on-1. Dumps his
bringing
topper.
back the loader dump. Huge moment right now for Dalton Vanderbilt here. Going to give his team a 1-point lead with right around 5 minutes to go.
Maddie, he was indicating how little paint he had on his hopper. When he dumped, there was about 10 balls left in there, but able to put 2 on Connor Smith and give Impact the lead.
And then getting those kills, but then getting that major to turn this into a 1-on-1. That should have been the Seadogs' point after these 2 kills. And then especially after they shot Rainey. They had the snake dive to themselves.
So Laval, I believe that was, came around on Rizardo, and then here's Smith losing the 1-on-1. Dalton with just this perfect high snap. Ooh, 3rd try, shoots him at least. Ooh.
Dave Bain yelled an audible at the last second, maybe on how Seadogs were lining up on the blocks. Whatever he just said might have worked out, though. They shoot that body off the D side and get 5 bodies out alive. Impact going to shoot another body as well, too, so it's a 5-on-3. Again here for Edmonton Impact, up a point.
Yeah, look for Edmonton Impact to choke out the Seadogs here. Seadogs down 2 bodies in a point. Gonna have to find offense against an Edmonton Impact team that has been elite at zone control for the past decade and a half, pretty much.
Seadogs rolling a body here into Snake 2.
Yeah, that's Kaus.
Yeah. Austin. Ooh, did he get the shot on JC? No, and then Impact's gonna double it up. With Rainey, no, Rainey's going to crawl back to outside Snake or inside Snake 1.
JC being patient, not worried about Kaus engaging him down the wire. Seadogs really don't have a great setup here to get much offense going. Kaus is the only one in an attacking position.
He's going to get a little help. The Salmon dives in behind him. Kaus trying to bait JC into engagement. JC being patient, though. Sitting on a lead. No reason for JC to get in a 50-50 gun snapshot battle with Kaus right now.
I would not be surprised if we're sitting in this situation 2 minutes from now. Seadogs only down 1. Just got to make it happen in the next 3 minutes and 40 seconds, but don't have great positions. Kind of need Kaus to win a gunfight or catch an Impact player sleeping. Impact not going to give him much. There's no free kills if he tries to take another bite. Now Nick Laval going to leapfrog in front of Dalton Vanderbilt into the Dorito 3.
Yeah, I like the body language of seeing at Impact right now in this high body situation. JC's just not really engaging, and I love that. He doesn't need to engage. They have a 1-point lead. There's 3 minutes left on the clock. They have body superiority. He's in a good spot. Occasionally he's engaging just to, hey, I'm still here and I'm fighting with you. Austin is just begging for JC to get in a gunfight with him.
Oh, wait, but he shoots Nick Laval across field. Tough death for Nick Laval. So Kaus cutting the body count.
Well, Kaus has spent so much time gun battling down the sideline, might have just lulled Nick Laval into a false sense of security over there. Here comes JC. JC's going to launch, though, and he's going to get 1. Still untouched. JC hunting for another one. Spins around, gets 2, and then goes head hunting on Shane Salmon. What a beautiful run through. That's going on the list. We give away $500 courtesy of Paid Smith Law, and that's probably the best one we've seen out there. It was a finish in a high body situation, but they had just lost a body. But he gets style points for the spin, and he got a perfect read on it. Excellent job by JC.
That's Justin Cornell, methodical. Great close.
Let's get another look at this. Kind of trips and falls a little bit. Doesn't matter. Keeps his head up and knows exactly where Austin is because, well, he's been gun battling for the last 2 minutes. Spins around, gets the kill in the middle. Let's get another angle on it. Look at this beautiful job by Justin Cornell. Veteran in this game, a legend. He's going to be a Hall of Famer one day. Shoots that body in the middle. Salmon had absolutely no idea that that was about to happen.
Down 2 minutes, 30 seconds. They got to find offense when they need it against elite teams like Impact.
So on the breakout, doubling up that back center. Seadogs trying to produce a kill on the break. Don't do it, though. So all 5 backbunkers here for Impact. No forward progression with a 2-point lead to protect and only 2:23 to go.
Yeah,
Seadogs, they have 5 alive, but they're going to have to find a way to ramp up this aggression here, and they got to do it quick.
Brandon Cornell coming off the bench, playing on the Doritos side. Justin Cornell easily into the snake 1, backed up by Tyler Harmon. Kaus gets into the snake 2 through the inside route for the Seadogs, but he's not going to have anything easy from this spot. I believe that's Nick Laval on the cross from the Dorito can. Can't crawl around with Laval on that, and Campbell going to get shot on the fill. That's Tyler Harmon just holding the zones. Great understanding. Not looking good for the Seadogs. Down a body, down 2 points, only a minute 40 left.
Yeah, and they took a 3-point loss in their first one against the Tauntauns, so really need to avoid a blowout here. Because if they start chasing points, already down by 2, they could. Only a minute 30 left. I don't think they'll be able to stack up a couple of more point losses.
Yeah, I actually like playing this just to win 1 point here. Normally you say you're down 2, you got to play like you need to win 2. In this case, I actually don't mind playing 1 point to save your margin on day 1.
Well, at the last event, the Seadogs lost to Damage and Dynasty on day 1 and then beat Aftermath and Arsenal. And they didn't let those 2 teams score a point on them on day 2. So they've already been in this situation this year, and they made Sunday.
Ooh, and shoots JC in the pack. Does Galikowski. Nice fill forward by Galikowski into the wedge. So now 4-on-4, evening the body count. Perhaps a little overzealous there and unnecessary from Justin Cornell with the 2-point lead. Still, I like the Seadogs. They're all at the 30-yard line or further. Only have 35 seconds. Got to send it. Don't hate the move. Doesn't work out, but you got to send it in the 30-second situation. So does Galikowski.
Yeah, try to jump over the gap. Didn't work out. Still have a double dose of attackers, though. One at the break, and another one is just taking that 50.
Too slow. Too late. Not going to happen.
Yeah, just running into guns one at a time here. They do shoot out Brandon Cornell, though. And then Tyler Harmon winning a gunfight on Austin. And he's going to crawl up with just 5 seconds left to go. Score's probably going to stay 3-1.
Yes, so, you know, not the worst job by the Seadogs there to stay alive late enough to not allow another point to go on the board in that low body situation. That's a really complicated margin situation.